Hello everybody, my name is Anson, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, the version of Darkness as Russia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So we're at war with Germany. We're just basically occupying our area up here in Latvia. We're not really going to invade them, because right now they kind of got their hands full, you know, dealing with the Commonwealth, Illyria, Bohemia, and, you know, all of us. Yeah, okay. Either way, apparently we can also do some colony stuff, so let's do that as well. And we are still colonizing some other areas around. We're just colonizing here. I think after that, that's basically it. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so, we're just occupying this. We are building ships around because they are blockading our ports, and that's causing, I think, like a negative 4% or something like that. Negative 6% because they're occupying this. So I'm hoping that I can just build a handful of ships, and then they can just kind of come in here and kill these 4 frigates. Well, that's the plan. I don't know if that's how it's actually going to work out. But like I said, that's the plan. So we've CB on this guy. Who was that? Sounds like it's... Oh, you down here. Is that an add the sphere CB? Huh. I mean, I would love to do that, but really, there's no way I'm going to get to Australia. That's definitely not happening. Is it called... It's probably not called Australia. It's called something else, probably. I mean, there's no name. It just says Oceania. So never mind. I guess we'll just never know. So, nobody's trying to take our guys, right? Like, Spain, 37... Did I ban... I banned Burgundy, right? Yeah. We'll probably have to lower relations with them at some point as well, just so they don't, you know, take all our sphere link. But it does look like to me that Germany is definitely losing the war. Well, I mean, they've made some progress here, but they've definitely lost territory, definitely in Austria. I mean, the capital is in Munich, and that's, you know, basically, it's being sieged down right now, so it's probably not going to go so well for Germany. Even though it's not technically Germany, it's a Danubian Confederation, still, it doesn't matter. It's still basically Germany. And are these German cores? No, these actually aren't German cores, so they don't actually need it to form the German Empire. They just need this area here. And is Bohemia still a great power? They are, but they're dropping quickly, aren't they? No, they're still in 7th. Somehow Burgundy's actually number 1. Yeah, we can afford 25,000 pounds. We're still deeply in debt, but... it's fine. Almost under 2 million now, so, you know, we're making some progress. There we go. So we got, I think we got this tech. Or no, we got market structure, I think. Probably some administration efficiency. I think one of these is cement factory. Tax efficiency would definitely be useful. Just getting more money out of the population would help us, you know, kind of deal with this debt. I don't know why do we owe so much money to Croatia, anyway? It seems a little bit silly to owe that much to Croatia. And Venice is right now under their occupation. You in alliance? Oh, you down here in I mean, I'll say yes. I have no reason not to ally this guy in Persia. How much cores Persia actually had? That's a lot of territory. Also, apparently now we're losing money, but it'll probably sort itself out eventually. Or we'll just continue to lose even more. The Franco-English Revolution. Okay, that could be interesting. But let me just look at this money situation for now. We're definitely going to need to increase our navy spending, though, because once we build those frigates, they need to actually be like at 100%, so we can actually kill those ones that are in our that are near Petrograd. Or not Petrograd. Mikhailgrad. So the French-English Revolution. Tensions have grown for decades in dual monarchy, which can hardly handle the demands of both continental and islanders. Now revolters have swarmed the streets in the great cities of the dual monarchy in a scale not seen since the First German Revolution. The nationalist rebels have decided to end the monarchy in blood if necessary. Is there like a, Oh. Well, it's not looking too good for them. Why are they at war with Scandinavian stuff? Why are they at war with Scandinavian Aragon? Unless they just kind of join... Oh, it just declares war to annex everybody, and one of those just happened to be Ireland for whatever reason. Why did they have a CB to annex Ireland? Did they always have a CB to I mean, they don't have cores on it. So I don't know why they can just do it. But I'm going to take a guess and I'm going to say that they're not going to win. Annex a dual monarchy. They don't want to annex a dual monarchy. And I'm hoping this works out in a way that I'm assuming there's going to be like an event afterwards to fix these borders. Because if this just ends up with England owning all of this, it's going to look like a complete disaster. But we'll see. I mean, I'm assuming the dual monarchy, they're actually still in 4th place, even though they lost like all of their country. That's kind of impressive, but I'm definitely going to try to, how much does it cost to fund? The French Republic, the English Republic. We're gonna fund you. And basically, you know, we're funding these 3 guys because they're at war with all of them. Scandinavian Aragon are also involved. There's basically no way at all that, like, Ireland's not anybody's sphere either. I guess they're just pulled in just because. I'm not too sure. Are they friendly with Ireland? No. I'm guessing it's just by the event they just joined the war. So the dual monarchy's dead. There's absolutely no way in hell they're being saved. How much longer until these ships are done? Like October. So you still got a little bit of time before our war actually officially ends, because there's no way Germany's basically just going to let us take it. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I mean, we are taking war score, and that's basically what's going to win us the war, is just holding on to this territory long enough that the taking war score just gives it to us. Do we have any other CBs against anybody? No, I have 5.49 war exhaustion. So for war exhaustion is that low, you have no troops at all. 135,000 against 100,000. We might as well just annex him. Like, we're already at war, so it's going to cost us more money, I think, to send these troops in. Are we allied to anybody else? I don't think we're allied to anybody else who's not in our sphere, so everything seems like it's working okay. And as far as I know, there's no way I can, like, intervene in this war. Unless I, who's the Southern Portite? They're at war with Egypt. They're trying to annex a bunch of territory. What are you trying to annex? Man Sinai? I mean, that's actually good for us. If they take that territory, it actually will, that's what we need to build a Suez Canal. And you know, the Sublime Portite is already within our sphere, so it actually makes things easier for us. I mean, we're still going to try to sphere them. Are we only friendly, or are we still we're still neutral with them, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So really nothing too great happening over there. And we got a little tiny 3 stack. I feel like we can kind of deal with that. Okay, so Scandinavians are fighting the dual monarchy. Our ships are still not even halfway done. We're still losing money too. I know we're spending a decent amount of money on war subsidies, but still. 1.2 thousand or 1.02 thousand on military cost. Well, let's like say lower military spending like 40%, because right now we're not in any active conflicts, and by that I mean, you know, we don't have troops engaged in any battles. So, and there's nobody in Kazakh, so we're probably not going to run into any like major resistance, I would say. And the dual monarchy, I'm wondering how this works out, because for them to get the because they're probably gonna need like 100% war score to actually do this. So I'm wondering how that's gonna work. Also, we have a CB on Yemen, but I don't see how we're gonna get to Yemen. We could maybe go through the Sublime Porte, but I'm assuming it's the Sublime Porte. It's not just like the Sublime Port, right? Now that's just kind of boring. And now we're only at 1%. Are they blockading somewhere else as well? I mean, where else? I guess they could be blockading down here, but like you don't have many ports. Oh, they're blocking up here as well. Why would you do that? I don't really understand, but sure, you do that. So they must have gone like all the way around Scandinavia to come blockade these ports, which I kind of didn't even know I really had, honestly. Remember, like, last episode, and I was saying that we probably should stop going to war with people so we can actually increase and improve our economy? That kind of went nowhere, huh? And apparently we also, increase our opinion of the Egyptians, but the Egyptians kind of have lost their luster, haven't they? They lost 2 states to the Ottomans. So you know what? Egypt, you don't matter to me anymore. The subline, the only reason I wanted you was to take the Suez, but if the Ottomans have taken you, then that kind of solves that issue for me. I think we're going to need some better rifles as well soon, so we'll get that. So instead of Egypt, because once again, they're kind of like not useful, who do we try to influence? Do we try to influence one of these new states? Will any of these individual states be strong enough to become a great power on their own? I'm not too sure. Really, you won't accept an alliance? I feel like if I was one of these tiny little republics just kind of, coming into the limelight, that I would want a massive Russian presence in my country in order to kind of, support the republic. But I guess not. Who's in charge of these republics anyway? National Democratic, the monarchists are really in charge of Occitania. He's a little bit silly if you ask me. Yeah, so nobody's caring about Mongolia anymore. Hostile. We're going to wait till we get back up to 65 here with Spain. We're going to ban Burgundy again, because Burgundy right now is the leading world power at 810 points. We're only at 560, so we're definitely lagging behind a little bit behind, the big dogs. Well, apparently there was an army here. But we beat them, which kind of makes sense. They're probably just, mobilized irregulars from, here. When is this? When did we do this? Oh, actually, like, very, very soon. Hey, Germany. You should just... I think as soon as we break the blockades... Yeah, okay, so that's basically all we can, take for now. But I feel like as soon as we break the blockade, they might just surrender. Because we'll jump up to, like, 10% war score. And our taking war score is still, it's still going up. I mean, it's still going to take a while. It's going to take maybe like another month or so for us to actually get those ships ready. Population of 50 million. Fantastic. Did they just colonize those areas? Does this area have enough people to push us over to 50 million? I mean, I guess so. So, I mean, we're a pretty good nation, I would say. Are we like, let's take a look at this ledger. Who's like the most populated countries on Earth right now? I feel like we're definitely up there. We're 4th right now, but behind two Chinese countries and an Indian country, so I'm not too surprised. But we're pretty. Who's that? Let me just go back to this ledger. Oh, Bengal. It's like, what flag is that? But those all make sense. We're definitely the biggest civilized nation on Earth. Because these guys are, partially westernized, and this guy's still uncivilized. So yeah, we're definitely like we're the big dog on Earth right now. We're the 2nd biggest military. I'm assuming number 1 is probably like the Qing or something like that. No, the Taiping Empire. Fair enough. One of the 2 Chinese powers. So that kind of makes sense. And then it said Burgundy was 3rd. But me and Burgundy, we have all of Europe between us. So really, I don't see too much conflict really going there. Also, Germany definitely pushed back the Bohemians and the Commonwealth, which is bad because that's a little bit scary. A negative 50%. Oh dear. They're actually not trying to do anything yet. Bohemia might lose great power because of this war. Do they have any? They do have stuff here, and I don't know if they have a CB to take that state because it's a part of the cultural union. They might, and if they do, they might just do that. Yeah, me and Scandinavia both want England. Fair enough. I can understand what Scandinavia wants them. They're definitely within their traditional sphere of influence. Yeah, Bohemia can't survive this war. Oh, no, they've already lost. Did they not take territory? No, they just got like 50% and then just kind of pieced out. They have more cores. They have claims on basically everybody. I'm just hoping that means that the German war machine doesn't just come towards us. I'm sure it will. But I'm just kind of hoping that it stays somewhat far away. Like, I want to get a clear war on this guy too, but the Ottomans have a peace treaty with them, and I would like Ottoman support here. And is there any crises kind of brewing around the world? In the Commonwealth, yes. 100%, so we might see something happening there. What is this over? Who wants freedom? Prussia wants their independence back. Well, we'll see if that happens. It might not. Ooh, we can make wool factories now. Isn't that great? Okay. Well, yeah, you guys are just going to kind of keep advancing slowly over there. Our ships are ready. Well, some of them are. Some of them are still building, and they'll take a few more days. Is it really December? It's a long, long time. But I'm just hoping that maybe we can, hopefully let's kill these guys. And maybe just with bigger numbers. Or apparently our leader... No, their leader attacks -1. Even though we're... Oh, they're attacking somehow. I'm not too sure how that works, but we're gonna break this blockade. Even send a reinforcement ship in there. See if I think we're probably gonna sink all of them. We lost one ship, but I think that's fine. Let's go back to the main area. Rally together. We lost one of our transports, but that's like, come on, who cares? That's the one ship I didn't care about. Oh, there's a 21 fleet of Germans. Well, on the other hand, we can't do anything about that. That's just kind of there forever. Because we can't stop that. We're at 7%. Hey, Germany, do you want to just, like, give it to me? We don't have to do this whole fighting thing. Apparently we got discredited by the, like, goddamn Scandinavians. There we go. You saw a reason. See, look at that. That's basically, it was a bloodless war, except for all the people on the boats that died. But other than that, you know, we've kicked Germany out of here. I mean, they still have cores on us, but, you know, that's kind of irrelevant. But it does really show me that I definitely am going to need some sort of a navy. Once again, cut this down to nothing, because it doesn't matter anymore. We're just build like 30 frigates and have them all rally to, here. No, I can't do the lavish expedition. I need to pay off these debts. I mean, having the thing would be nice. Open all factories, subsidize all factories. And you guys are, there's only one province left? Yeah, there's only one province left. So how about you go back to, over here by Tajikistan. You just kind of occupy that area. And I wonder if this crisis is going to fire. It's at 100%. Also, Finland wants their independence as well, but you know what, Finland? I'm definitely not going to give you it. I'm sorry to say. But I do think this is going to be a good time. Still a monarchy? They're not even relevant anymore. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this video. So thank you for watching. My name's been Anthem. If you've enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.